Hey, what's up, guys? Godslayer again. Today we're going to take a look at this new Jesus, the Winter Edition Jesus. I'm not going to fool with the 5-star version because, let's face it, it's a 6-star kind of world. He is fast tuned. He is not bad. I like his style with the Santa hat and the red and black. It's fashionable in the apocalypse. Uh, let's look at his stats. His attack stat is below average, but still not horrible. He is not going to be a super hard hitter, though. His defense is pretty high, and his health is very high. He's going to be pretty tanky, especially behind Carl. His lead skill is weird. All fast characters get a huge bonus to AP when attacking. All teammates get 40 attack versus range. So he's only going to benefit yellows for the AP, but he benefits everybody for the attack. Not a big fan of those kind of lead skills, although I could see where they could be situationally useful. Um, but yeah, overall, even the AP gain for fast or the 40 attack, you're just not gonna. It's not gonna be better overall than like a Carl lead or some sort of an attack lead, depending if you're doing an attack team or a defensive team. But his active skill is remove defensive bonus, and I have still not confirmed if that removes like any kind of evasion or if it's simply buffs. But you know, a couple of people I know that have tunes that have it. They like it. They said it is useful, especially whenever somebody like maybe Guardian Zeke pops his AR and he gets the defense bonus for his team. Be nice to kind of get rid of that. Um, Overall, it's not one of my favorite active skills, but it's not one of the worst either. It's just kind of eh. At least it does hit everybody. Um, Once you get it to level 7, that is, apparently, it's only going to hit a few until then. But overall, so-so, not awful, not great. He has his good old default kick, but of course you'd want to put a weapon on him, probably absolute defense, depending on what you're trying to build. His AR, dwindling slices, 300 damage, and confuse, and minus 60% defense for one turn to 2 enemies. That's pretty nice. That is fairly fast for 6-star. You do get the extra enemy at level 3, so you have to sink 2 trainers into him. Not the worst. To get the defense and damage, you're going to have to go pretty far in. As with all new tunes that are released, until they start giving us more Liliths or Aidens, it is going to be kind of difficult unless you haven't done any 6-stars yet. It's going to be difficult to level those up, but not a bad AR overall. Um, I'd give him like a solid B. I mean, he's not great. He's not terrible. He's better than somebody like Negan. He's not a bad tune. I wouldn't mind getting him. I am not going to pull for him, but if I woke up and he was in my Christmas stocking, that would be okay. Um, so he's definitely going to be useful to some people's teams. He would go well on my melee team, but I'm just not. He's not enough for me to want to spend money for him when I could try to pull somebody else. I'm cheap like that sometimes, but overall, not a bad character. So if you're going to pull for him, I don't think it's a total waste of money. You definitely want a good weapon on him, and I would probably do something like absolute defense. I would probably try to bump his attack up a little just to make him hit a little harder, and I would bump his defense up. Uh, you could also do something like absolute defense, huge on attack, and attack or defense, and that would give him the double huge when attacking. That would get that AR off a little faster. Ideally, he can pop that AR, and your other characters can burn whoever gets the debuff on them. They can burn those guys down in the same round. He will kill blues more than likely without some sort of really, really, really strong defensive weapon. So not bad. Um, his stats, and I forgot exactly who, but his stats are identical to somebody else's. It's like Michonne or Maggie, maybe it's Maggie. Just to Box Gaming found that. He put me onto that. If you haven't checked his channel out, you should definitely do so. A lot of good information there. He has a lot of stats on these characters, as far as what the average is on the 6-stars stat wise. But a really informative channel. If you haven't seen it, you should definitely check that out. But overall, not bad. Not a waste of money. Not a great, not a game changer, but teach their own. If you like him, get him. If you don't, just sit it out. But anyhow, if you like the videos, like and subscribe and tune in. There will be more to come. I'm going to be doing an ascending video here later, trying to get some fodder to ascend my next 6-star. I will also be getting some of the nugget pulls. I'll be doing some of those on my next one. So I will see you guys then. Hope you had a good holiday. See you soon.